The Dodge Durango R T392 is one of the last V8 muscle SUVs on sale, and for 2027, Dodge did what almost no rival would dare. It took its biggest engine and made it the standard one. That engine is the 392, a 6.4-liter HEMI V8. Once, it lived only inside the expensive SRT Halo car. Now it is the heart of an R-T a normal family can reach. There is a price for living with an engine like this, and we will come to it. Because while almost every rival shrinks to a Turbo 4 or quietly swaps to a battery, the Durango went the other way. It doubled down on cubic inches and on 475 horsepower. That single stubborn decision is the whole story of this SUV. The rest of the numbers make the point. 470 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, from a 3-row family hauler weighing over 2.5 tons. Think about that. Quicker off the line than most hot hatchbacks, while carrying 7 people. Watch it move. And the intent is obvious. This is not a soft crossover trying to look tough. The stance is low and planted, the wheels pushed hard into the corners, the body leaning forward even while standing still. Up front, the grille sits like a clenched jaw. At the back, the taillights stretch into one thin red line, the only part most drivers ever see of it pulling away. The sound is the giveaway. There is no turbo whistle, and nothing piped in through the speakers. Just a deep, old-world HEMI rumble through the exhaust, the kind of noise this class gave up years ago. An 8-speed gearbox and standard all-wheel drive keep it calm in traffic, but drop your foot, and 2.5 tons of Durango simply leaves. Here is the part that reframes everything. This same SUV will tow 8,700 pounds, more than any other 3-row SUV you can buy. It runs hard on a Sunday and pulls your boat to the lake on a Monday. And the figure that makes it almost unfair is the price. It starts right around $50,000. Nothing else gives you this much V8 and this much muscle for the money. Inside, one screen sums up the split personality. Track, Sport, Snow, and Tow, all in the same drive mode menu. Launch mode in a trailer setting, one tap apart. If a 3-row hauler that tows nearly 9,000 pounds and runs to 60 in 4.4 seconds is your kind of madness, then subscribe. The 710 horsepower Hellcat version of this story is even harder to believe. Now the honest part, the cost we left open at the start. The 392 drinks 16 miles per gallon combined on the sticker, and in real stop-and-go traffic, you will watch it slide into the low teens. Nobody buys a 5,000-pound V8 for the fuel bill. That is the tax on a big, naturally breathing engine, and Dodge is not pretending otherwise. You pay for character and capability, and the pump reminds you every week. It rides on a platform that has been around since 2011, and strangely, that age is the whole point. It is one of the last places you can still buy a brand new 3-row V8 muscle SUV before tightening rules and fuel figures close the door. The Durango R T392 is not the smart choice. It is the last one. Next, we drive the cheaper GT HEMI to find out if the smaller V8 is the smarter buy.